Okay, this is the SR1 from 2006. I'm going to show you how much what they would have charged way back then. Here's a magazine. I do love cameras a lot, so I have magazines about video cameras. Well, that's the SR1. It says prosumer video, but it's really, I don't know if it'd be considered that. That's everything about the camera. Look how much they charge, $1,500. That's a lot. I got mine for just $50, but it was like 8 years later. Well, actually, it would have been 7 years, I guess. 2013 I bought it. Look at that. That's everything that they advertised to make it cool. Let me show you something else in this magazine. Look, they even had, like, they advertised the HC 5 and 7. I have the 7, which is the better version, of course. And they also advertised the UX7. See that? I have that video camera too, and that's pretty cool. Let me show you this, though. Look at this video camera. This is from 2006. This is when the Sony PlayStation 3 originally came out. And this one's in like pretty much perfect condition. Everything works. These are my real life hands. This does use like a different kind of battery, not the normal ones. Okay, to turn it on you have to switch this. I mean, this is actually pretty cool for back then. The only thing bad about it using it now is you only have a 30GB hard drive to record to. You can use memory stick duo cards, but it's only for taking pictures. This is pretty cool right here. Yeah, that. A full HDMI, AV out, and USB. No, I don't know what this component, it's AV. I don't know what. The USB is probably somewhere else. Let me look. There is headphones and I guess a remote control part. But yeah, look, at the batteries are different. Let me show you the menus. It's making a noise. Wait a minute. Let's see. Let's go through the menus. There's this. Now this is from 2006. This one still works fine. The cool thing about this is it does have super Nightshot mode. Let me turn that on. You have to have Nightshot mode on first. Yeah, you can't really see how good it is with the lights on and stuff, but let me just show you everything else. Let me turn off the night vision. Yeah, every time you do the camera, you gotta see if it says 2006, that's probably when it was made, and that's right about this one. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to the menus. We're back here. It has little picture effects. Those are pretty cool. And digital effects. Those are okay. Let's go this way. Look over here. And I think, let me go back. You can look at, I think you have to go to this menu. Yeah, this is pretty cool. The 3.5-inch LCD screen. That's amazing. These are the menus. A lot of people love this video camera. And there should be an info. Did I already see that? Yeah, info. Look, use space, free space. Pretty much empty hard drive. Sort of. Okay, let me show you this. See, there's a thing right here if you want to close that. See? To make this video, I'm using the CX110 from 2010 Sony Handycam. That's all I had laying around that was already ready, so I just used that. Here's the actual USB 2.0. Yeah, you can upload the videos or, you know, transfer the videos to your computer using the USB. And Nightshot's in the front. There's that. There is the focus ring. Can be used as a lot of things, I guess. There is a flash for pictures. And whenever you see the sonar lens, that's when you know you got a good camera, because sonar is a good lens from Sony. Here's the bottom. That's the real model number. I do actually still have the woman that I bought her from. She had it for $60, and when she seen me, she said, "Hey, I'll give it to you for $50." And I still got the original box that she had. That's pretty cool. Here's what they would have advertised back then to sell the camera. It would have been like, you know, that right there. Pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. You know, I love video cameras. You ever talked to me before, you know I love them. And this has, on the top, it does have, I guess a hot shoe. I don't know if it's accessory or hot shoe, not sure. I guess the microphone's on top. I like it better when they're in the front. Look over here, there's like a flash button for turn the flash on. And this is, I guess, for the microphone right there. Sorry you can't see that. That's good that it has it in the front. It'd be kind of a weird position though if somebody's pulling on it. Let me, the viewfinder, it actually moves up and down. That's cool if you're, depending on how you're recording, I guess. Let me show you one more thing. The battery, it is a weird one. See that? The M. Luckily, I do have the TRV70 that takes the M batteries too. This is from like 2003, but I bought it used at a pawn shop for about $75 when it was already a few years old. And it does have the same kind of battery. Pretty cool, I guess. This is the battery that the SR1 takes. Pretty cool, I guess. And let's see, 2006, that's crazy. This one's from 2007. This is the one, my first high definition video camera. I didn't buy it in 2007, of course, but I mean, I bought it a few years later for like $425 at a pawn shop. And they gave me a deal, so I guess it ain't too bad. Now earlier I showed you the UX5 in that magazine, and here's the UX7. I got this one for like $60 from Craigslist, and it has really good deals. If you look around on it, you have to check a lot to see what they have. Let me show you this. This one does work. This is an actual DVD video camera. I don't guess I'll actually show it to you. You don't really care about that. I do have one of the smaller video cameras, a CX210. I got this one for like 60 something dollars from a pawn shop. It's from 2012, but I got it like a couple years later. It's about the same size as CX110 that I'm recording with. But this is the SR1, the first hard drive video camera Sony ever made for high definition. That's amazing. Only bad thing is if the hard drive goes out, you have to try to replace it. Because you cannot record videos to memory card, only pictures. But I mean, it's pretty cool. It looks nice, and nice thing. I do have other cameras like, I love Sony. I even got their best, I got their best ever hard drive video camera, the XR550. Came out in 2010. Pretty crazy. And I do have, this is probably one of my better ones. I have, the CX, what is this, 560 from 2011. They're pretty nice. This is about the SR1, of course, and it's a really nice thing. Look, this one's in good condition. I'm happy about that. If a video camera has night vision, Nightshot mode, it'll say Nightshot. Yeah, it'll say Nightshot. If it has that, then you know it's a good one. Well, actually, some of the compact models, they don't have night vision because they have to put a sensor in, and they don't want to make it bigger just for that. If you want a waterproof one, the Sony Bloggy TS22, that's a good one too. 4 gigabytes built-in memory. And this is the SR1. I do have the SR11 from 2008. I paid about $306 for this one from a pawn shop. Came with the box too. That's pretty cool. And let me show you a couple other ones. I do have, this one's already been messing up, XR150. The hard drive is messing up, but luckily you can record to SD cards also. I do have this one, the CX130. I paid about $100 from this one, and it came with like some kind of Sony editing software, and that was really cool. I think this one was about $130 at a pawn shop. Let's see what else I got. I do have the XR160. This is a really good one. If you could find the XR260, that's the better version, but this one's still good too. I think I paid $110 for this one. That's not too bad. This is about the SR1 though, so yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask me, and I'll do some videos with it in Nightshot mode, night vision, and Nightshot mode, which is night vision. You don't need any light at all to record. Everything looks green, but it's really cool. Let me show you one more cool thing. See, I do use like lenses and stuff. They're pretty cool. Let me show you if you see that. I don't know if you can see the difference, but yeah. Let me see the time of the video. 10 seconds about. And this is the Taxstar shotgun mic that I always use for my videos. Pretty cool stuff. And that's all I got to say for now. So thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now.